to the 20k MMR is here. It will be very short stream because I have a lot of things to do today. And also I like, you know, a bit tired already. And we will just update our landing page with few fixes. And maybe we'll check the meditation app for the trial and maybe implement the trials. So this is our short plan. Let's try to do so. And let me run the stream on the other screen so I can see if any comments are coming. So let's go. Let's start with this stuff. Let's open Claude Code. Let's have like let's have a look at our tree-filter Blazor page. So I would like to have something about the watch app here as well. So let me copy the links for this app. And maybe these screenshots will be nice enough. So let's create our task for the Claude Code. It is watchOS Wear OS app. So let me have a link on the Google Play console as well. Maybe it will be 2-hour stream. Let's see. Yeah, I'm kind of not sleeping well because I dropped alcohol. That's why I'm sleeping like shit. Python is already downloaded as well as screenshot. Let's do this and put them to the public folder. So let me download the needed assets here. I think it's like enough. So it will be our screenshot and maybe cascade. Yes, no, maybe project of web. Yes. So let's put our images here. Let's call it cold shower screen. And let's also have like icon named almost identically. But I don't know how to download the icon and I need to have a search for it. So let me look at here in Android folder as I remember. Yes. We have store assets here and the app icon, smaller one, is working for us. So yes, let's put it here as well. Okay, let's rename it. And let's pour as our task to the Claude Code. So seems working just nice. And music seems very quiet, by the way. We can increase it a bit. Yeah, maybe that is better because today I'm not super talkative. But anyway, it is motivating me to continue the series. The streaming is also like named properly. We have a day 3 today. That's why I feel like I'm motivated to continue my series every day. And even on birthday, I think I will stream the building 1 or 2 hours per day of streaming is not very hard to do. And actually, I feel like I'm gaining more traction on the YouTube for the streaming. That's why I will continue. And our today's stream program is very, very simple. We will just update our trefoil Trailblazer landing with the new app. And after that, I will check the trial mode in the meditation app. And if it's not working, I will add some fixes. And after that, we probably will work on the game as we started yesterday. But maybe we will have like a new app cooking. Because, you know, I have like ideas of the motivational app, and motivational apps are still popular, and I have a think like thought like maybe we can make them like a chat. You're waking up and this thing is telling you that you are doing well and blah blah blah, and it is very, very locally developed, so no hard feelings. No internet connection is needed. So, but let me think more about it, because I don't know. The next idea is probably the WinFood application. I have a calorie tracking application. It's still non-released, but a lot of things were already completed. But I think that we can probably make something simpler. Also, I was thinking about renaming my super tracker, because because it feels like very non-personal super tracker. It is something from USSR. Maybe I can call it like Sober Me, Sober Society, or I don't know. So these things is not working well. And let's tell the Claude Code that his job is not finished. We should have this aligned properly. Also, I don't see icon. Check the Git for icon name. Yeah, it is aligned not properly. I would like to have like the same layout for all apps, and the games a separate story, they on the separate row. That's like the feeling I have for these applications. It should be a very simple fix, and after that we'll continue to the meditation app and we'll check the trial option developing. Because I have some downloads, but I don't have a lot of subs buyings. And I think it is like I need to provide some free value besides the, you know, the just free meditations. Maybe free trial that will not charge any money would be very nice, like 3 days or so. Because personally I don't want to buy something that I haven't tried. And that's it. So for the super tracker, except the renaming, I also have idea about chat bot that will, you know, for example, when you are close to relapse, this bot can be helpful. I don't know. Maybe sometimes it's everything you need is just to tell someone that you are struggling or something like that, and you feel better. And it could be just a bot. But for sure it's better when it is a living being and not some unliving thing. So let me check the message from my friend. Totally agree. I have some cooking happening from my neighbors because I feel the smell, and that's fine because I already ate That's why I don't have like hard feelings. So this is still like aligned by like a shit. And it should be like just the other item in the row, so I don't know why he have any problems. But anyway, they will be fixed. Also, Claude Code today is working very slowly. I don't know why. Maybe there is a lot of guys who wanna work on it, but maybe not. So as you see, it's just like not properly aligned still. Why do you have it on next row? It should be just another item. Yeah, I don't know why. Maybe it is signs that I need to try codecs and check if it is working fine. But let's see. You're absolutely right. Yeah, I know, man. But for what reasons you have separated it from other parts, I don't know. But it is should be very small fix, and let's just wait a bit and listen to the beats. Drink some tea or something. It is rooibos, by the way. I really like drinking rooibos because it doesn't contain any caffeine, and at the evening it is better to not drink any caffeine based drinks. And also rooibos gives me a feeling of like I'm drinking the black or red tea, and I really prefer black or red tea to the green one because I don't like green ones. Not super don't like, but just I feel like the red and black stuff are better tasting for me. What are you doing, man? Just add it as a new item. Check how other items align. Don't touch anything besides that. Don't change configuration. Same columns and etc, etc. So I'm not like really properly texted this message, but anyway, it should understand me because it is LLM. LLMs are very nice in checking this stuff. So yes, finally we have rows returns, but we still have cold shower in the one proper row. And it's moving to second row, but you should just like add it to after the mutual flow. I don't know why it is a problem. Maybe my instructions are not clear. That's fine. Today I had very bad sleep, by the way. Maybe 5 hours. And I don't like it. Hello there. Eugene, hello, how are you? Well, where is the game dev? But there is no game dev in the announcement, my friend. It may be at the end of the stream, as I have completed it at the previous one. You can even see a few shorts on my channel about the game dev already. But I have not only game dev to do, that's why I'm working on this stuff too. I have a lot of projects, but for example, a lot of them are already completed. And currently I work mainly on contour neck and mutual flow, and those guys are kind of finished. Also, for some reasons, I have like decided to do this stuff, but it's not very important. So we have a duplication here. Probably it will be fixed. I hope it will fix it. But it is already like 1000 of lines. That's why we have some problems editing this stuff. Hooray, it's removed. Here you go, Eugene. We have games here. And I was working on Bunny Boom, the magical catcher. I have updated the UI, and at the middle of the stream I probably switched to this game, and I will show you once more this game. And Claude Code is working very well with games. Today I watched anime with my anime friends and slept very bad, and then I work for money and blah 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 and other excuses, but I still find some time to work on my stuff here. Let's have a details page 2, please. I'm mainly doing it to easily like link my completed work to someone, and also for SEO reasons. I'm looking at traffic and I see something coming from the search, like for example one of the popular search queries is 70 days of sobriety, and guys clicked on my site after this search query. That's why I like still working on this, and I see some results. It's not super cool results, but as I understand, it doesn't matter. You just need to follow your desires and try to follow money, and sometimes it will work out, but sometimes no. Eugene, by the way, as you can see, work for money is the worst waste of time. We don't live in a fantasy world. That's why I need to work for money, because I don't lend money from my friends, from you, or from anyone. So yeah, I have like planned working for money and working not for money. And I'm not a sexy girl who can just ask someone, give me your money and receive this money. So it's not like very traumatic experience in my opinion. I do like 60 maybe hours per month, sometimes less, so it's not like really heavy for me. I wasted a much more time by drinking alcohol than by working on for money. So as you can see, it is very slow today. Claude Code is very slow. I don't know why, but it is slow. Have you seen Sucker Punch movie? Yes, for sure, one of the best movies. Okay, one. Okay, not the best movies, but really cool movies. I like the visual design of that movie, etc. Also, there is a cool indie game, Sucker Punch, I think. And it is a pixel boxing simulator or something like that. Very, very cool. Do you have, Eugene, by the way, do you have any problems with Claude Code, sorry? I mean, like, as you can see, it's working very slow today. And it was slow a long way ago. But actually it's like 500 lines. And we have terrific results here, so let's update this stuff. Yes, I have, it is done. Yeah, I feel like it is time to try the GPT subscription for $200. But it still feels like it is too much for some coding style. Heroina. But probably it is time. So as you can see, we have bad things here. We have unproperly aligned icon. My back hurts. Improperly aligned icon, and this screenshot is just shit. So in details, as I see, we have problems with icon display. Check other page to reference. And we also need to use some watches frame, not phone one, because it is like watch OS app. Session tracking, we don't have it, by the way. So I need to remove it. Because I'm like a true guy. I don't lie to my customers or something like that. So nothing happening at the moment. We even don't have anything to share on build in public. Yesterday it was a golden era for me. I shared a lot. I have completed a lot of stuff. But it's just because I have a really decent sleep, and today I didn't. That's why everything is much worse than yesterday. But that's fine. It is part of the recovery. When you drop in the booth, you have a bad sleep for 1 or 2 weeks. So I'm kind of prepared already. So it's not super strange or something for me, or something like that for me. So we still have like problems with icon. This dumper guy cannot fix it. Probably I will need to fix it by myself, just to not waste your time on the stream. But it is not vibing, and I'm not a web developer, so maybe I will be dumb. That's why I need, just to ask this guy to be more precise with the icons. By the way, the roundness of the icon here is nice, and we can add it to the other parts of the details things. So probably I will ask, yeah, it's not super bad, but it's not good, but actually it is working just nice. So let's fix the icon, and we can share the screenshots on the build, in the build on public community, because we can. For some reason that shows Turkish liras here. I don't know why, but anyway. Icon still cropped. Let's show him the screenshot. But this like thing is very cool in my opinion. The frame for the screenshot. Not super cool, but cool enough. By the way, today one guy should have been written me in the Instagram to fix his problem. He have written me on the stream yesterday, but still nothing. So I've got like on Tinder from the girl, and her bio is like, I would like to ride to Maldives. And that's it, nothing more. Cool for her. So let's check, do we have translation, by the way? For example, maybe Russian one. Объятия холодом. Actually, around it is working very nice. But let's initially commit our changes already, and after that we'll try to add roundness. Roundness on that icon was looking very good. can we make it round on all details pages? Of course we can, but I'm just asking him in the polite style. Adding rounded corners. Absolutely. So let's wait a bit. Let's go to the admin panel, by the way, of the meditation app already. So we will check the meditations and the trial version if it is possible to run trial. Yeah, it's just nice. So it will add it to all pages. But maybe we can, you know, modify the app icon widget. But anyway, let this thing shine. So let's go to the Twitter and brag a bit with our cold shout armor, sorry. So here you go, the landing page with all of my apps updated with the cold shower timer, the dumbest, the simplest app I have developed in my life that have some cells. So it should be proud and not tell to us like we are hidden. So I have like ads for the Tesla from some X or Twitter bot, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, today some guy comes to my direct messages in the X and asked me, do you have a plan to buy Tesla? And I told him that I am homeless digital nomad. And he tell me like, but maybe you will buy it in the future. So yeah, I think it is bot, not a real being. But anyway. So let's come back here. Let's see what is going on. So everything working just better. And rounded and blah blah blah. That's fine, that's fine. So let's go maybe already to the meditations application. Let's build it. Let's not like wait and do nothing. We have things to do. So let me run it on my actual phone. Today I was debugging a lot of features, a lot of problems on the small devices for, I mean like money projects. And I have created a lot of emulators. I hate this stuff too much. I really don't like when you need to debug something like, oh, on this small phone it is like overlapping, and on this it's too much space and blah blah blah. On Android you have a nice customization possibility, like you can have a different pages with layout, but still it's very very boring. And I don't like to do this. But anyway, it's a part of the process, you know. If I don't work for money, I don't have money to work on my small projects. And if I don't work on my small projects, I don't have a joy in my life and possibilities to earn more. That's why actually I'm working. Also, of course, it's a kind of legacy thing. I mean, when you get used to work on something, you have feelings towards this stuff, even if you don't like use it daily. You just feel like it is my creation, I would like to improve it and blah blah blah. So it's not only about money for sure, because I'm a romantic guy. Probably I should worry more about money but I cannot just, you know. That's why I still sometimes not earn enough money. But anyway, so let's try to buy some meditation here and see if we have a trial. So I don't get it. For some reasons, I'm seeing like I have a very big price. Let me check if I actually have this kind of price here, because it's very, very strange. Let's go to my premium stuff. Here, let's check prices. No, it should be very much more cheaper. So something is off, and let's fix it. So let me run Claude Code here as well, and I just try to use the MacBook integration. I will take a screenshot and copy it, and probably it will be like available on the Mac by Ctrl V. Let me try it. Yeah, it's kind of working. Oh my god. So MacBook is the best. So something is stuck. Yeah. So for some reasons I'm seeing very high numbers for the subscriptions. It should be like $2.99 in dollars. So something is off. Maybe it is conversion problem, but let's like check our guy. I mean, like, let's let our guy to fix it for us. So let me go to this thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Actually, do I have details for the games? No. 1, 2, okay. 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So should be working just fine. And now I have rounded icon. WinFast icon, by the way, is one of the dumbest icon I have developed. I need to update icon here, by the way, but it's not super important for the moment. Actually, looking very cool. I really like it. Nice ad. So let me go back here. Let's go to the Claude Code here. Let's check our stuff. Let's check what is about. If with the previous changes, maybe something is off. Yeah, I think conversion issue is the reason. Let me fix by updating the subscription percentage at the end of both cases properly. We also have like trial for the 3 days, I think, so we should be able to communicate to our users that we have trial. And it's not like only this thing. Also, I need to tell Tatiana that it's true. If your price is greater than 1, it's likely in cents. Oh, it's in cents. Okay, yeah. Grandfather in support. Sounds very funny, by the way, in my opinion. So it is in cents. Let's try. Let's restart the application on my phone. Yeah, it is properly now. Okay, that's cool. So I need to fix these prices. But actually, if you are taking into the account the currency, or this thing is like price in dollars always. Because for example, from rupees, yeah, the current fix assumes or price in the USD, blah blah blah. We should like be able to handle the currency, and currently we are not handling it, so it's very strange. But anyway, web search. Let this thing do its job. And let's commit this change too. Let's go back to the trefoil landing page. It's like, now it's designed well. Let's commit it and let's close it already. So we have completed this part. Probably I can check the mark in the to-do list. But I don't have to-do list. Actually I have, but you're absolutely right. The current approach is flow different currents in this different subdivision system. Base currency, not the smallest subdivision. So we are using the currency code right now. That's very funny that we have like some problems with this very simple thing. In my opinion, it should be like fetch some prices and show it. Let me check the current values, by the way, my friends. Don't let it be, don't be alone. So something strange is happening right now. I will share it to my friend. Let me read the messages from Жека on my phone. Eugene. So what we have here, we have some house very cheap in Japan, but I don't believe it. Man, I don't think that this should be like that. It feels like we should have receiving some nice values, not like raw price. Maybe we have price or something. Check IP. API. Because it feels very strange. Like, why I need to do some conversions to check into the account the raw price and convert it, and maybe check the currency, and maybe raw price is more than 1,000 because it's like Korean won or something. And do I really need to have this bunch of conversions happening? It feels like API is very shit if it is the case. Maybe we can show it like only in dollars then. and convert everything to USD. But we are charging not in USD but in App Store currency, so maybe it's not like working solution. But yeah, it feels like it is a hack, and I don't like hacks when it comes to prices. And I don't have like experience implementing the different plans, subscriptions plans that I should show. I usually just have like buy this button and buy this button because I have only one thing in all my this is the first step. Oh, sorry, this is the first step where I have subscriptions. That's why I don't know how to work with them, but I will learn. Maybe I can you know, use some other API, for example the Dodo payments, but I don't know. Let's like debug this thing and have debug logs, and let's see what we have for the raw price, product price, etc. Maybe product price is actually working fine and raw price is not needed. Foundation. Let me also try. Yeah, as I said, maybe we have like price field already that will already have the needed price and not the raw price. Removes everything. Feels like still some not needed steps are happening, but let's see. No, and hot reload is not working because I have completely closed the application on my phone. But let's go. So we are waiting for the build and drinking some tea and enjoying life and waiting for the evening so that I will have a sleep. Hopefully today it will be easier than yesterday, but it's not like guaranteed because first week is always the baddest one in terms of sleep. I mean first week of no alcohol at all. Yeah, it's very strange now. So we have rubles, but we show dollars. That is a problem. For some reason my app is showing rubles, but I have Apple account from Georgia, so it should show dollars. So it's very strange. And it show currency, wrong currency. So we should show just currency. That's it. And not have like you just need to get rid of the US dollars like symbol, idiot. Here to me. We are displaying the wrong one, as I was thinking, actually. But anyway, it's not like a hard fix. So what do we have here? Nothing still. I don't know how people find strategy. Energy to work on a bunch of apps. Thank you, man. But my apps are really small. That's why I have energy. When I will when I'll find the best one, I will focus. But maybe I will not. Anyway, so what we have here, we should show the currency code, and we finally using the currency code and currency symbol in the subscription plan as well. And it is probably just very dumb bug and UI that we have fixed in 5 minutes. So it's not like really hard to do. Updating price display to show currency correctly. Okay. Yesterday I have finished watching the Aliens series. It's very cool. I can recommend it. Need to write some post in Russian about that stuff. Why in Russian? Because I actually writing some content in Russian, and after that I'm translating this thing to English or something. Oh, I remembered. We can also work. Yes, we can also work instead of the game dev. Sorry, Eugene. We can also work on the localization of the meditations, but probably I will need to restart the stream and create something like the stream of localization. But maybe I will do it tomorrow, because I will stream from the Windows, because from the media working perspective, my Windows machine is much better. Maybe it's because I haven't updated Mac for a while, and I can, I think for the MacBook 5, when it will be released, I will see the increasement in 2 times from the M1, and 2 times is very cool. So for some reason I still don't have any changes. Let me remove the app and build it once again. Maybe some caching problem, I don't know. Actually, it is very strange that I have something like that. But anyway. So let me have like Flutter clean too. So we don't have any problem with caching, with build caches, etc. Because the change is like very small, but very important. So we have cleaned it up, and let's restart this stuff. Actually, maybe I can use the simulator for that, but I don't know. I will try next time. Let me fix it on my mobile phone, and after that we can work on the simulator. So, is this something I can do? Go to the live dashboard. Actually, maybe I can just, read something here. So you have 5 views and 1 like. It's not too much today, but as you see, the thing is you need to do the stuff every day and don't look on the numbers. Sometimes you will have nice numbers, sometimes you will have bad numbers, but it is not important. The most important thing is that your social presence is growing, and if it is growing, you are doing everything right. This is my opinion for sure. So I still have the same problem, and nothing has been changed. So let me tell my guys that, hey man, you haven't fixed anything. Pasting from iPhone, yes. Still this stuff. Where is my Rubles? why we just don't use the currency from App Store as we see in logs group? Yeah, I don't get why we just not fetch them and show to the user the end price, because it's very dumb thing to do to manual convert something. We should just fetch it from the App Store and show how App Store send it to us without any client-side changes, because it's very dumb. You're absolutely right. Yes, I am. But let's have some subscription plan Dart file that is not very needed. Okay. Let me see what this thing will do. And yes, it is dumped today. I don't know what's happened, but it's not working really well today. So I wasn't heavily using it today, that's why maybe I haven't lost anything. Like the day without this thing today is still productive. But probably I just need to try to use the codex more. And maybe this is something I will do soon. As I'm saying on every stream, and don't do anything. Also, I need to stream the settings of my MacBook microphone setup, by the way, and camera setup, because why not? And let's check if we can increase the exposure, because it feels like very dark now. Let's have something like that. I hope it is updated in Streamlabs too. Yes, it is updated. Yeah, it's much better, because bright environment is always much better. Simplifying by using App Store formatted price string directly. Yes, my man, yes, you're absolutely right, finally. Final format is blah 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 should be working just fine right now, because we are using the App Store prices. What kind of Chamal lifting? What does it mean, man? So let's restart our stuff here. Still nothing. Let's delete our application. I think like it's still not working. Hot restarts it will not work. Let's handle it. Let's see. Let's compile it once again. But I think it's not working still. Maybe it's some like local problem with my phone, but I don't believe this shit. I think it is like dumb approach that we are getting some subscription plan from somewhere, and after some time after we cache that, we showing it. But it's not important. Everyone has like internet access right now, and when you are buying something, you are using internet access a lot. So this local subscription plan Dart, I mean, it's not needed in my opinion, and we can get rid of it. So it's still the same shit. So it is still the same. Why we are just not using the app prices directly? I don't get why we are using some custom models, blah blah. We can just show how it was in logs. Yeah, I don't get why we have like something like that. because in logs, as you can see, the price is correct, and in our UI it's like very overcomplicated stuff, and we should not have like any custom model for that. This is very stupid shit. And then if you don't have internet connection, I don't care, user will not be able to buy it anyway, so I see the issue. I hope you see the issue, because it's really annoying already to solve this simple bug for so long. I don't like have any important things to do right now, but it just feels unoptimistic, ineffective, and blah blah blah. When you know those people are starting to care about your projects, but man just launched the project, that's why he having some traction. So it is better to wait, and after some time you'll be able to understand if someone is actually interested in your project, or it was like a launch day improvement stuff. So still nothing. Okay, we have one more try. We have one more try to fix it. I mean, it's like pricing is very important, so we should be able to fix it. Oh, today my back hurts a lot. Maybe I need to take a pause from the physical training, or maybe I need to sit less. I think sit less is working much better. So let me try once again, but I still don't believe that we have changed something. Yeah, it's still the same. It is still the same. I don't get it. Just use the price, man, as in logs. No fucking repositories, nothing. Yes, let's just use the product details price in the UI. Finally. Why we have this subscription planned art, by the way? What is this? A lot of stuff here that is not needed at all. Finally, some formatted price here. But maybe it's not still working. Let's try once here. So finally it's working. Okay. So for example, I would like to subscribe. What I will see? I will see 3-day trial and premium monthly. Okay. The transaction has been cancelled by user. Okay, actually, finally something is fixed, and we can commit these changes. So, let's like fix the. Let's show that we have 3 days trial. Yeah, because we have now 3 days trial. I have created it. It fears breaking records. Yeah, but not my not money in my pocket. So let's go to the meditations app and let's like work on the, let's go to the in-app case. No, it's not in upper case, it's subscriptions. Let's go to the premium subscriptions. Let's go to the early one. And let's go to the prices. Let's go to view all subscription price, introductory offer. Yes, let's have some introductory offer like aka trial. So end date, no end date. And it's free for like 3 days too. Because it's very strange. If you have like 3 days for months and more for year, it's just better for user just to use the latter one. So I have changed this stuff and we now have 3 days finally. Yeah, hooray, hooray, you're absolutely right. So let's see how it looks in my UI. And after that I will also run it on the emulator as well, so we will have a look at that stuff. Hopefully you don't hear this voice, this sound of like me drinking some stuff. But if you do, sorry for that. So yesterday I have more views, hooray! And more subs, hooray! Much more, by the way. And I really like that you are subscribing to me, guys. I hope I will provide more value in the near time. But it's already not so bad. So I have 3 already now. And where is it in the UI? I don't see it. I don't like see any UI stuff for trial days. It should be more sexy for user if we show trial, that we have trial, because not everyone wills to pay immediately for some stuff. Everybody wanna try. We also have like lifetime subscription. You're right. That trial isn't showing in a sexy way. Let me take a screen. And show it to my guys here, because I think it's fun. Are you showing your trials in a sexy way? And let's post it here as well, because I think it's fun. Maybe you don't agree with me, but anyway. Respect. Super cool, and this is a niche like the brand. Do you plan to develop a mobile app? Too curious about the numbers. Mobile app for the cold shower? I don't think so. Is anyone actually taking a shower with phone? Or maybe checking app But for what? I don't know. Let me think. Trial banner, so we will show some trial banner finally. I need to import that trial banner because we haven't any trial banner yet. So I don't know. Some strange activity already. Top banner, so we should like have a new trio banner showing up here, but I don't see anything yet. Maybe I need to hot reload it. Still nothing, so let me have a screenshot and copy it to my friend. But where? It's still nothing, man, still nothing. Maybe it is updating the wrong actually view. Yes, this is because you're looking at different screen. But where is the new subscription screen? There is no new subscription screen. This is the one we are using. But this is the one that is actually used in the app. What are you modifying? Remove non-needed stuff. Okay, let's see what is the different widget. I need to clean up actually, because I had this stuff completed 2 months or 3 months ago, and after some time I forget about what is developed already, and you know, I just created the new one widgets and I haven't removed the old one. This is always brings some problems, and you should not do anything like that in your production development. This is the one that is actually used in the app. Maybe it will catch it, maybe it will not, but anyway. So let me check if you have updated. Seems not. Oh, hooray, finally I see those widgets. I don't like that I see the rubbles here. I was working on the wrong widgets. Oh my god, there is very huge amount of the wrong widgets. And probably we have removed the not. Yeah, okay. Not the only one I don't need. But let's see. What about the add localization for the infinite, and why I don't have localizations for the infinite, by the way? I don't know. But infinite is like international wars, so it's not super important. Hooray, so I have cleaned up app a lot. That's very nice. And we are consolidating our stuff here. So let me try to run it on the emulator, by the way, so I can show the USD dollars. It should be using StoreKit. So some funny story from Eugene, but I cannot read it on the stream, so sorry, I will have it aloud by myself. But it's really funny. So I have cursor, by the way, opened here, I don't know why. And I have subscription on the cursor too with GPT-5. I need to waste context here. Also we have like Claude Code fast, I don't know the new model. Maybe I need to test it, by the way, for the small stuff. But maybe it's not working, just everything in the Grok universe. Personally, I don't really like the Grok. It feels like it is absolutely useless for me. It's not working well for me, so yeah. So let's try to go here. As you can see, we have proper price and premium subscription bytes, etc. So let's brag about it too. Updated subscriptions for the meditation app. Now I have trial and I know how to do it. So we like new knowledge every day. This is very important. By the way, I need to check if it is the same on the Android. Do I need to add something like on Android store as well? So let's see. Let's go to the Google Play console. But before that, let's test something like... Oh, okay. I only have GPT-5 here. That's fine. Let's fix this localization stuff problems. Using the GPT-5 low reasoning, it should be just working fine in that case. So let me, in the meantime, let's update the version. Let's have it like, I don't know, like this. Because it's more service fixes bugs release, not some major release with features, so yeah. Oh no, I will have a clean commit history. So I need to close Telegram, it feels like there is a lot of stuff happening right now. Sorry guys, I will read it a bit later. I'll add the missing Russian translation. Давай. Let's go. And in the meantime, let me read what is going here. So I will answer it a bit later, but mainly it's like about, so what we have here, we need to generate it, but how I can do this? By Flutter pop gets? Nope. Generated. I think it is like Flutter gen, but maybe we are using the different package. So maybe it's not like that, maybe it's utils generate. But okay, man, I can do it by myself then. But it's not this command, it's like intel something. So it will not work. Into tools, yeah, I already forget about it. But as you see, we just can ask the chat guy. Chat disconnected, please wait until we reconnect. But it was already reconnected, so the stream is working, right? Yeah, seems so. It's always like... Yes. It's always like tough moments when stream has dead and you haven't confirmed it, and you just like suffering from success. So we are generated this stuff finally, and it is generated in all languages, and we have fixed it. Right, let's sync changes and let's build the new one version. It is IPA for the App Store right now, and we will have a new release created here with the new trials fixes, with the payment fixes, etc. So it's kind of important because I have like plans to promote this app in a short period of time. We have filmed a few things for this app, and yesterday I finally downloaded them, and I will work on them on the maybe tomorrow even, but maybe on the weekend. I have a birthday at weekend, but I don't have any plans to have a some fun party or something like that. So let's go with just UI fixes and price options. We have a very nice keywords here, by the way. So I kind of believe in this application in the future. That's why I'm not dropping the support, and I'm learning how to create subscriptions, how to have trials, etc. And finally I have this knowledge. So let's go, by the way, to the Google Play Store and change it there too. Because, you know, I have it like... Probably I will need to create some trial here as well. So let's go to monetize with Play. Let's go to product subscriptions. And we probably should have something here too. Maybe I need to add offer. Offer, it is discount, but maybe not offer then. Maybe it is price. Maybe not. 1 sec, please. Let me ask ChatGPT, or maybe Claude better. So for Android, how I can add subscriptions trial for subscriptions in the app. Maybe there is no trial, I don't know, but it should be. I just don't know how to do it, but let's learn it right now. Google Play billing, subscriptions, free trial period. Okay. Okay, it's not important because I don't use this kind of... I'm not using the Android native, so it's not important. The first part is important. Free trial periods. Okay, it is the same place with the grace period, etc. So let's see the base plan maybe. Grace periods. Resubscribe. Charges the billing time. Maybe this thing? Nope. Maybe in prices. Maybe I need to create the new one. Or maybe add offer. Use for deprecated billing methods. Oh, maybe this edit subscription details. The interface is not super cool. Benefits. Tax compliance. No country restrictions. Translations. Okay, for example, let's go to subscriptions and create new subscription. Like this test. Add base plan. Type renewing. Bidding, grace, can't hold, customer, prepaid, install, and stacks. So it's not like that. It's not here as well. I don't know. Let's delete this stuff for now. Maybe it is offer. Let's ask our guy here. Let's just pour some screenshots. To Claude. I don't want to read docs, that's why. I don't see any trio periods here. Maybe in offers. In the meantime, let's build our app. I mean, like, let's upload it. So it's getting dark, by the way, already. It's like something that I forgot already, that everything is already dark and it's not very late. So in 2 hours it will be very dark. So let's go back to the cloud. You're right, look in the offer section. What a free trial at offer. New customer. Okay, maybe it's just hallucinating, by the way. So yes, for example, for this offer ID, new customer acquisition. Two phases. Free trial, fine. So 3 days of free trial. Okay, it's very hard thing. The offer ID. Okay, for example, this is like free trial. Oh, I'm sorry, free trial. Available in all stuff, aggregate, blah blah, tags not needed, but let's like have it trial. So free trial for 3 days. And the second phase is single payment. Oh my god, too much for me. Can I just have like free trial and nothing more? Yes, I think so. Let's activate this offer. So for everyone, for every user that is new customer acquisition and never had this subscription, we have a free trial. That's working for me. Let's also have the same stuff for the year one. Yearly, I mean. So let's go to the basic plan. Oh, sorry, to the offer. Yes, early one. It is also free trial. And this is for new customers. The tag is trial. And the phase is like just free trial for 3 days. I think 3 days is more than enough for this kind of application. So yeah, finally our trial setup from the store perspective is finished. And I just need to update the build too, but it will be available for me only on the Android. Oh, I mean, sorry, on Windows. So let me have a quick break. I need to have a little walk, and I will be there in 2 minutes. New tea. So let's continue our journey. Where is the music? Oh, it stopped automatically. That's unintended behavior that I don't like. Also, something changed here too. Or maybe the whole stream without the music was without the music. But that's strange, if it's so. And I have seen it. Okay, so let's continue. I have uploaded this stuff and I'm waiting. Okay, I'm waiting for uploading. I will also have the same thing on Windows at a bit later. So this thing is updated, that thing is updated. What we can do, we can work on the game a bit. Let's try to work on the game for maybe half an hour. Let's see. And let me just finish the uploading to the App Store, because the build is processing right now and this thing can be closed as well as the simulator, but let's have it. So I'm closing this stuff and let me open the Godot. And let's continue our Bunny Boom development, game development on this stream, happening right now. So let me remember what we were doing yesterday. I think we have some bugs with the UI and I need to run the game and check this stuff and maybe fix it. So this thing helped us. We can remove this chat. So the Godot executable is not working. Select the Godot executable. It's maybe in the applications folder. Yes, here you go. Reload. Let's reload it. Okay, it is reloaded. So let's play our game and see what problems we have here. And in the meantime, I still watching this unbelievable music. I'm still watching the page in the App Store to have to send the app to the review, but it will happen like in 2, 3 or 4 minutes, so no hurries. Update the subscription, blah 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 blah. So finally my feed is full of English stuff, but my feed here is still like totally consumed by Russians. So let's hit play and see what we have here. We have power-ups that looks like shit. And let's see how game over screen is looking right now. I need just to, you know, to lose this game. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Finally. So we can watch the ad and blah blah blah. So game over screen is working nice. Let's restart. Let's hit freeze. When we freeze, this thing is not counting. That's right. Let's highlight needed rabbit. It is working just fine. So actually, what do I need to do? Oh, 1 second, and I saved myself, but not for a long time. So let's go to the high scores. Double click. So in high scores, maybe we can like add some animations, or I don't know. But maybe it's not like the needed case. So let us ask our guy, actually, the Claude Code. And it is the instance of Visual Studio Code, by the way, because it is integrated with Godot, not the other fancy stuff here. So let's resume. Done, there you go. Yes, it was working. And the rest should be working right now, by the way. Let me lose the game. With some power up activated. And I should reset game and cooldown should be gone, but it's not. So let's ask our guy to fix it. Still not clearing the cooldown. Let's return to this guy, or I mean to the App Store page and update it. It should show the new build already, but maybe it's not processed still, so you need to wait a bit more. No, it's already processed, so yeah. Let's send it to review. And it is very cool that today we have accomplished this stuff. I need to work on my to-do list more. So let's submit it to the App Store review. And let's wait the review and enjoy our life. In the meantime, let's return to our bunnies. And let's change this stuff here. So we are printing some statements to debug our stuff. And we are not doing anything, by the way. Also, maybe this game is a nice polygon to test the GPT-5 or the Claude Code model, I don't know. So maybe I will update the engine to use actually the cursor. Sorry for being dumb today, but it's just like very hard day. But that's fine. Sometimes you have hard times, hard days, etc. and etc. But it's just, you know, you should not be feeling bad about that. Just continue your work, and in some time you will just, you know, enjoy the victory. So let us restart our little game and see what we have here. We should have a working cooldown reset.
Uh-oh.
Unbelievable game, and the music is just absolutely stunning.
Uh-oh.
So let's have cooldown.
Uh-oh.
And lose the game, and restarting game, and cooldown is still is still counting here, so it's not resetting at all, and we should fix it. But the cooldown is still not resetting. Let's check the logs, by the way. Let's run our app.
Uh-oh.
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 And let's highlight something.
Uh-oh.
So let's copy paste our logs. I really like the UI of the Claude Code, by the way, because it's the best coding agent, and it's really easy to see what's happening. The copy paste mechanic is working really well, so it's actually just working just fine. So probably some race condition problem, by the way. Let us check this. So it seems I can turn off the air conditioner for a while, because it's not super hot and I don't like the dry thing. Let's also go to the Godot and check the editor settings and what editor we have, like for the external program. So use the external on, but like where is the link to the Visual Studio Code, by the way? Maybe I need to turn on the advanced settings. Maybe it is advanced settings. Editor. So maybe it's here. Nope. Editors. External. Yeah, finally. So maybe it's just cursor. Let's try. Yeah, seems working. So my So this stuff is connected, yes, to this script language server. So all is fine. But let's have this thing fixed using the Claude Code and JVS code that we have previously opened. So we are not jumping between things like immediately. And let's check, maybe our issue is finally fixed. Maybe not.
Uh-oh. 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 Uh-oh.
For some reason it's still on cooldown. So our fix is not working. Actually it becomes worse. But this can be committed for sure. Force versatile UI elements. Let's discard these changes. Let's go to the VS Code. And let's copy our stuff, like our problem. Let's close it and try the GPT-5 in cursor, just for the lulz. And just because I have cursor subscription. So basically, let's analyze this project. Analyze this project and memorize your analysis. No other action, please resubmit to continue using GPT. Yeah, just fine for me. Maybe I need to try Grok code. But I don't believe in the Grok. Sorry, Elon Musk. But for me it feels like not working piece of software. But maybe it has changed already. So I see a lot of propaganda of poorness in my Instagram. A lot of guys telling me that the true wealth is to be able to walk at Thursday, blah blah blah. But it is like okay, but not if you are facing the harsh reality. For example, if you have like illness, or your relative have some illness, or you have problems on the job, you get fired, etc. It is like not like that. You will not have any freedom. That's why I don't believe in the happy in being poor, etc. I think wellness and nice amount of money will help you much better than your meditation, inner child, and etc. I was playing around those spiritual things a lot, but now I just want to find out how to earn money and how to earn it more. And during the journey I would like to achieve some freedom and also be free in kind of healthy way. So yeah, I think the wellness is very important, especially being a little sexist maybe here, but for men I think it's very important to have long-term goals in health, in wealth, in some, I don't know, spiritual things, family or something. I have a problem. Cooldowns are not reset after I restart the game. After lose power up cooldowns. Playing next moves. Let's see what you have in your pocket. But I don't expect that this thing should be hard. Probably the GPT-5 actually will work better right now. So let's see. If it will be working better, I agree to pay the $200 for it. Because as you see, you need to iterate faster and you don't want to waste a lot of time on some not needed stuff. That's why it's much better to waste a bit more money but to have results in more faster time. This is the thing I finally understand. But yeah, that it was very hard to understand, and still I tend to shrink down the money wise things and to waste more personal time, but it seems like you just need to pay more and get results faster, because it's like much more appropriate strategy for success. But it's like risky, and that's why it feels unsafe to do something like that. So we are still trying to fix this thing. Probably the GPT-5 actually will have nicer results here. That's why I'm just waiting for it to finish. Also, I was thinking like maybe I should try the Cursor Ultra subscription. They have a very cool, not very cool, but very powerful subscription with the max mod, with generous limits. So maybe it's like some reasonable things is just to try it. So let's try our game and cooldowns of those stuff. Uh-oh. So the music is pretty annoying already. And probably I should just get rid of this music for the debugging. So let's restart it and see. Yes, GPT-5 immediately fixed the problem with the cooldown timers, by the way. I'm telling you this for the shorts that I will create. But yeah, as you can see, it was immediately fixed. So this is very nice. Let's commit these changes. And turn off this raking music. So what we have here actually, we stop and clear any cooldown twins so they don't restore cooldowns. And we cancel an existing cooldown twins for this type. Okay, actually not really hard operations, so should be working just fine. Let's commit those changes and let's ask our guy, is there any like... So, what do you propose to do next to improve the app? I mean, let's check it. So it was like fixed in one shot, and Claude Code wasted a lot of time. Actually, it wasted the yesterday evening, and today maybe 1 hour or half an hour. And the GPT-5 is just like fixed it one shot. So this is very nice. Scale bunny, accuracy, spawn rate, power up balance, and reduce freeze cooldown. Store platform polish. GDPR, iOS haptics, tuning, stability performance, pool of binaries and particle nodes. I don't think it's very important. Enum fix plus UI reset plus add preload. Okay, okay, let's go with your plan. Actually, not very bad plan. So the plain stage in GPT is very nice. And it was very nice on the release, and it's still very nice. So probably I can achieve the nice results by planning with the GPT-5 and using the Claude Code as a solder that just use the tool callings, etc. But I prefer the more uniform workflow. I don't like a lot of agents, a lot of stuff, etc. running around one project. That is very simple. That's why probably I still not experimenting with the agents and sub-agents in the Claude Code, because I feel like it's too much for me. But maybe it's not too much, and I should try more. So we are updating our stuff here, and we are near the time that I will end the stream, because it feels like it is time to have a rest. The day was very long. And tomorrow we will have another day, and we can just, you know, work on it tomorrow. There is no hurry. Oh, I mean, there is a hurry for sure, but it's not like I need to hurry every day, but not in this period of time. The thought is very unclear, but I mean, like, it's not worth it to pay more attention today, and it's better to have a rest and be energized tomorrow, and you will still be able to work on the apps in at the more power, etc. That's why, like, it's not, I'm not a fan of theory that you should be overcoming your limits every day. It ends very bad for you and for your health. It is much better to be consistent and do things every day at like mid power, or for example the sports working just like that. But there is a kind of propaganda of living on the edge in the entrepreneur community, but I don't romanticize, or I don't know how to spell it right, these things. You should just work on your stuff every day, and this will work better than this heroic behavior. That's my opinion on this. Of course, you can, you know, tell me that, Ivan, who are you then? You are just a creator of Sober Tracker. You should be quiet. Yeah, maybe. But I think that my approach in the long term will work better for me, because I'm not super young already, and I need to plan my energy, to plan my health, to plan maintenance on my health, etc. So it's not like, bam, and you are working for 20 hours every day. No, I will just be like broken. And that's fine. I have resources to afford the slowness pace or something like that. But for sure I need to put more energy and to force more changes every day. And I still have plans to run. But you know, I just cannot start right now, because I'm training every day. almost every day. I have walks, etc. And running feels not needed at the moment. But it is the trap. It's a trap. So we are adding the preloading of ads. This is a nice strategy. But actually I get rid of the ads in almost all my apps. Except the games, because in games maybe it's working fine. But in my personal opinion, for the personal apps, it's much better to have in apps, etc. Maybe it's like better for games, but I don't have those games yet. I need to develop more games, more hyper casual games, and after that I will understand how to develop nice game. But I need to put more time in it, and I'm starting to put some time in the game development as well. But I also have like some personal goals. I need to try to get a residence permit in Georgia, and I will waste some time on it in September. But maybe I will not succeed. Also, I would like to have a driver license for the motorcycles, and I like planning to have an exam on 1st of October. But let's see. I was planning it like 3 years ago and still haven't accomplished this goal. Because I am this kind of person. So let's play it. Let's test our stuff here. For example, cooldown. And restart game. Yes, cooldown is working just fine. We can commit our changes. Power up balance, addressing calm down, accessibility improvement. Accessibility, I don't think this game is accessibility friendly. Accessibility is very cool, but for this game it's not working. Let's go with dynamic difficulty then. So we have optimized a few code things for the resets. Actually, the scripts folder is looking very polluted. Maybe we could refactor this stuff, but maybe I should not waste the context. All this here, I don't know yet. Let's wait a bit. Actually, today the GPT-5 solved the problem that Claude Code was dancing around for the 1 hour, and GPT-5 just one shot at it. This is the truth. It is on the stream, so that's not a lie. So let's go back here. Let's see the dynamic difficulty config, go into the new global. So difficulty tiers, bunny base accuracy. So when you have like score more, you will have more problems clicking the needed bunny. It's not super bad idea, but let's see how we will develop it. We will develop it. I need to use the big headphones, by the way, because it's looking much more cooler on the streams. And I want to look cool on the stream. So we are changing the bunny stuff here, base accuracy. The bunny code is pretty straightforward, but we have like the tutorial state polished to the body. It's not very nice code. It feels like this code smells bad. But because I am web hacker and indie hacker, it doesn't matter for me. apply difficulty per score in game GD and update on score play. So we're applying it, and on getting score, we just apply difficulty to take it to the account, into the account. Okay, seems nice. This logic is working just fine for me. So actually, my dear subscribers, probably let's just finish our job right now, because we have fixed the needed stuff. I have uploaded needed stuff, and I think we can just, you know, say goodbye to each other and have a nice day, have a nice evening, and see you tomorrow. I have plans to tomorrow. Tomorrow I will stream the working on the audio localization using the CapCut, and maybe some audio stream, video editing streaming too. But let's see, maybe I will continue the game development. So see you next time, and thanks for watching, maybe in future. Bye bye.